Hi Virgo, this is going to be your reading for the first half of June 2018. I'm using the Gilded Tarot alongside the Psychic Tarot and the Whispers of Love. Now, the card you have at the centre is the Ace of Swords. And this is often described as that kind of aha moment. You know, it's the card that with the Ace of Swords, we gain clarity. We gain a better understanding about something, a new way of thinking here. The Ace of Swords also could be in terms of communication, you know, maybe you speaking up about, you know, the truth to something, or somebody doing that with you, okay? But the Ace of Swords generally is about gaining, you know, new clarity and new understanding. Now, with the past coming through, we have the Seven of Pentacles. And this is a card about already having invested in something. Now, it could be financial for some of you. It could be to do with your feelings, you know, in any aspect or any area of your life. But with the Seven of Pentacles, we reach this point where we start to question if we're going to see a return on our investment. Whether what we've invested so far, is it worth continuing? But the thing with the Seven of Pentacles is it does ask you to push forward, to keep pushing forward, because then, you know, in the hope then that you will get the return back on what you've already invested. Now, this card's come out a few times today. We've got the Moon card. And this is, it can be to do with secrets, things that are hidden from us. You know, we can't see things as clearly in the light of the moon. But here with this Ace of Swords, we're going to start to see things more clearly. You know, this is your central issue here. So if there's something with the moon that has been hidden from you, then you're going to start to find that out. You're going to gain clarity. You're going to get a better understanding of it. In your advice position, we've got the Seven of Swords. Now, this can be sneaky behaviour. It can deal with dishonesty. Have you been dishonest, Virgo, or has somebody done this with you? The Seven of Swords also can be that card of sneaking out the back door. But this is in your advice position. So I feel, you know, it's more asking you to be careful about somebody that may be deceiving you. Somebody that may have been dishonest with you. Somebody that may be wanting to sneak away and they're not going to tell you. Now, with the environment, we've got the High Priestess. And the High Priestess, yes, she asks us to look at areas of our life that may be out of balance. If somebody is, you know, not being truthful, if somebody has been deceiving you, then there's going to be an imbalance. But the High Priestess also uses her intuition. She doesn't use her logic here. So maybe you're needing to tap into your intuition, Virgo. Listen to your gut instinct. Because if you feel that somebody is keeping something hidden from you or is being dishonest with you, then you're going to sense that and you're going to feel it. And it's you know, it's either a situation, you're dealing with another individual here that you've invested time in. Whether this is work for you, whether this is a relationship. And now you're starting to question here whether you should give any more. Now, in your hopes and fears, we've got the World. Now, the World is the ending of a cycle, an ending of a chapter. As one door closes, a new door opens. But the World card, you know, it's this whole cycle is now completed. But is this something you're hoping for? Are you hoping, Virgo, that you're going to start a new chapter? A new chapter with somebody or a new chapter on your own? Or is this something you're fearing? When we move down to your outcome, we have the Four of Swords. Now, the Four of Swords is feeling mentally stressed, exhausted, needing to take a break, needing to put one's thoughts aside. It can be a break in communication, okay? You not communicating with another person or them not with you. Doesn't have to be a permanent breakdown in communication. It can be more temporary, but it may just be you feeling very stressed, mentally stressed and exhausted and needing to take a time out here. The next card is the Two of Swords. Now, the Two of Swords is needing to make a decision here. A choice, a decision. Knowing that you have to do this, but finding it very difficult. And trying to block it out, keeping the blindfold on, because it's almost like if I don't see the problem, if I don't see the choice, then I don't have to deal with it. And it can very much be sometimes about being between a rock and a hard place. Now, the next card is the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups, it talks about focusing on something that we've lost, something that has impacted us on an emotional level. It could be talking about the loss of friendships with that Five of Cups. We've got 3 cups spilt. It could be, especially if somebody has been very dishonest with you. Somebody has kept secrets. That you may very well be focusing on that. But the thing is, with the Five of Cups, not all is lost. There's 2 cups here. 1 cup is you. There's somebody else around you that has got your back. Somebody else that you can rely on here. The last card is the Nine of Swords. Now, Virgo, it doesn't surprise me you having this card because, you know, you are the sign that overthinks everything. You are the sign that can be very much in your own head. You can be your own worst enemy sometimes when it comes to overthinking something. This Ace of Swords, you know, it's about getting clarity on something or to do with somebody. Somebody has been deceiving somebody else. Somebody is not being honest. And you're going to gain an understanding, a new understanding. And, you know, you're going to get this fresh insight here about what has been going on. Now, with the Psychic Tarot, you have movement, choices, decisions. There's got to be movement. Maybe you're hoping for movement with the ending of a cycle here and a new chapter starting. But you've got choices and decisions to make, like I said with this Two of Swords. The thing is, it's about making the right choice. the right decision. With the whispers of love, for Virgos that are single, you have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. Maybe, you know, for single Virgos, this is talking about a relationship that is breaking down. A relationship that's already broken down. And you've got to keep the faith here that everything's going to work out. It could just be a message, Virgo, that for those of you who are single, you know, just have faith that, you know, you are going to meet somebody that is good for you. For Virgos that are already coupled, we have consider your foundation. You are being asked to look at how committed you are to love. So those Virgos that are already in a relationship, maybe you are starting to question how committed you are, or maybe you need to ask that question. Maybe that card is going vice versa, and it may be your partner that is needing to look at the foundation of this relationship. And they're the ones that are needing to look at how committed they are to you. Because with this Seven of Pentacles being here, I feel either one of you is questioning whether you want to invest any more time and effort into this. Okay, Virgo, that does conclude this reading. Thank you so much and take care. Bye.